Hello and welcome to another episode, an unusual episode of TEVAdrive, because we are driving in a 2022 Tesla Model Y long range, and we're driving it in Southern California. And this is a car that's owned by Hertz that we rented at LAX Airport, Terminal 6, a couple of days ago. So we arrived for the holiday long weekend. That's the American Thanksgiving. And of course, this is the time when the LA Auto Show is happening. So we've already posted lots of pictures, and we will be posting videos as well from the LA Auto Show. But today we decided to take a little drive. Earlier we visited the Peterson Automotive Museum, which we highly recommend. We spent quite a few hours there, and we'll be posting pictures and videos from it as well.
Now keep left to stay on Interstate 5 South.
Sorry, so that's the navigation talking. So we're driving. We decided to take a drive and test the supercharger, the V3 supercharger in Carlsbad, California. That's on the highway between Los Angeles and San Diego. So initially we planned to drive all the way to San Diego, but it's a little far, and it's already late afternoon. So we'll be arriving at the Carlsbad supercharger right around sunset. So that basically just gives us enough time to hopefully shoot a quick video about our supercharger experience and the cost of the supercharger in California. So all in all, we really enjoyed this Tesla Model Y. This is the second time we're driving it. We already have a video comparing the Tesla Model Y performance to our Audi e-tron on our channel. This is only the second time we're driving the Model Y, and this is the standard long-range model, which has a 5-second acceleration to 0 to 100, which is similar to our Audi e-tron. So basically we reported to you that after picking up the car from the LAX airport, we could not activate the auto steer, and we could not cancel the creep mode. We found a way to do it. Most likely we couldn't do it because the car was in drive, not in park. So today in park we were able to change all these functions. So we have the auto steer on right now, and we deleted the creep mode, so we have the full one pedal driving available. So as you can see, the two blue lines indicate that we have the auto steer on. And we are on the Highway 5 and driving south towards San Diego. We have all 6 lanes of traffic are stop and go, and the autopilot and auto steer works wonderfully well in those situations. This is a Sunday, our last day of the long weekend here, the Thanksgiving, so the traffic is pretty horrendous, but we're hoping that we will get to the Tesla supercharger in Carlsbad, California in time before it gets dark to shoot a quick impression of our supercharging session there, and then we'll be driving back. So that's about it. So the difference is, there's not too much differences. There are quite a few from our Model 3, which was a 2018 model, very early long-range dual motor version. This Tesla Model Y has had quite a few improvements. You have the dual wireless chargers here, a lot of storage there, two cup holders. And by the way, when you rent it from Hertz, you just get the card, which you have to swipe on the B pillar to open the car. And in order to start the car, you have to swipe it right here at this spot here to start the car. And that's about it. So we're keeping the key here for driving. And other than that, all the controls now, we've had some experience. We had the Tesla for 8 months. The Model 3, all the interfaces are the same as our Model 3. However, before coming here, we asked a friend of ours who has a Model Y to give us a bit of a refresher course, and that really helped. So thank you, Michael, for giving us the refresher course. I just pressed the steering too hard and the autopilot disconnected, so double tap again and it turns it on. Similarly, because this car doesn't have the FSD option, so it doesn't have the automatic lane change. So when you change lanes, you put the indicator on. As soon as you turn, it disconnects the auto steer. Once you've positioned yourself in the new lane, you have to reactivate the auto steer. So that's about it. It's kind of a little bit different than some of the other auto steer systems that we experienced from Mercedes, Porsche, Volvo, etc. With automatic lane change, in that you know, once you enter the lane, the auto steer turns itself on automatically. That's about it. I mean, it's a great interior, huge glass sunroof, which gets pretty hot. You know, the car was parked in the morning for a few hours in the sun, and it was super hot inside. So I'm sure that most of the Model Y owners, if the car is reminding me to pay attention. So what I was going to say is that most Model Y owners, in my opinion, probably are getting the sunshade that they can buy as an extra accessory. In our Model 3, we did get both sunshades for the front and for the back of the car to prevent the car from overheating while it's parked in the sun. I think it's a great option. Okay, so that's about it from our drive in Southern California. We'll report back to you once we stop at the supercharger to let you know how our experience went. Here we are at the Carlsbad, California supercharger. It's very, very busy. It's probably around 20 stalls, and we got the last spot when we arrived, but some Tesla left, so you can swing to the right to show how many cars are charging there on one side, and then half second or double that on the other side. It's a busy commercial plaza. It's very close to San Diego, so we just drove from Los Angeles to almost San Diego. We're very close. We're only about probably 10-15 minutes away from San Diego, but we're not going to go there because it's dark, and we wanted to shoot this experience and a summary of our trip with this 2022 Tesla Model Y dual motor. So we've just plugged in at around 60%, and we're getting the speed of about 84 kilowatts. So our Audi would be charging faster in this situation because it does, as you know, 150 all the way to 80%. It could be because there's so many other Teslas plugged in, and there's just simply not enough power for all these superchargers to be charging at the top rate. So 85 kilowatts at 60% is not bad. Again, we're not sure if it's because of the busy supercharger location, or is it the car's limit? Probably you will comment to let us know your opinion. Other than that, it was a great trip. You know, we managed to activate the auto steer, the basic autopilot with auto steer. We deleted the creep, so we basically had the full benefit of the full one pedal driving, and we enjoyed it thoroughly. So I'm really glad that we rented this Tesla Model Y from Hertz at LAX airport. We highly recommend you to do that. If you haven't driven a Tesla, this is a great opportunity for you to drive it. Hertz has the Model 3s, standard range, long range, and Model Y long range, as well as Polestar 2 and Polestar 1. If you have any questions regarding this rental that we had, let us know, and thanks for watching.